Hello everyone, I am Ritu. Welcome to the Drishti IAS channel, and today's session is about MCQ Practice Series. So Drishti IAS has come up with a new series in which we have targeted prelims through MCQs, and the first session is history. So today we are going to discuss the set 1. Moving to the questions part. So the first question is, the Neolithic site Mehrgarh was situated on the banks of which river? And your options are Dashk, Bolan, Sindhu, none of the above. So what you have to do here, that you have to eliminate the options if you don't know the answer. Though this answer is very easy, but if you don't know the answer, Mehrgarh, then Sindhu, then Dashk, then Bolan, so you have to eliminate that which one be the nearest possible to the Mehrgarh. So here the Bolan is the nearest possible. So moving to the explanation part. So Mehrgarh, the oldest Neolithic settlement in the Indian subcontinent, and where it is located? It is located on the banks of Bolan river in Balochistan province of Pakistan. So many times in prelims question they always ask that Mehrgarh is situated in India or Pakistan or Bangladesh or Afghanistan. So you should not confuse here, it is situated in current Pakistan. And Neolithic culture was more developed than its predecessors' culture. The humans of this period were not only the consumers of the food items, but also the producers of the food items. So in Neolithic periods, from consumers, we have also become the producers. They were completely familiar with the agriculture and animal husbandry. So in prelims examination, when there will be the statement that in Neolithic period, they are familiar with the agriculture or animal husbandry or not, then your answer must be yes, because they are familiar with the agriculture and animal husbandry. Moving to the next question. Next question is, with reference to the types of records, which of the following statement are correct? And your first statement is, in the records of Emperor Ashoka, state orders were issued to the public and officials. And the second one is, Buddhist, Jain, Vaishnav sects had made ritual inscription. Third is, Prayag Prasasti is an example of inscription praising the virtues and glories of the king. And here they are asking the correct statement or correct answer. And your options are 1 and 2 only, 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. So coming to the explanation part, first we need to understand how many types of records we have in the Mauryan period. So we have 3 kinds of records. And the first record is, the record have divided into several categories, and their records contain information about the social, religious and administrative decrees and decisions for the officials and the publics. Hence the first statement is correct. And the second category of records include ritual records, which have been engraved on the pillars, stone slabs, temples, statues installed with devotion by the followers of sects like Buddhism, Jainism, Vaishnavism, Shaiva. So hence statement 2 is also correct. And then come to the third one. The third category of inscription includes to the prasastis, which describe the qualities and fame of the kings. And Samudragupta Prayag Prashasti is one such kind of the inscription in which only the praise of kings has been written, not the weaknesses of the king. So this is the third category. So hence option D is correct. It means that all these statements are correct. Moving to the next question. Next question is, with reference to the history of ancient India, which of the following statement is false? In ancient times, Prakrit language served as the lingua franca of the entire country. And the second one is, 2 ancient epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata, were originally composed in Sanskrit language. And the third one is, the inscription of Emperor Ashoka were written only in Prakrit language and Brahmi script. And the fourth one is, the Greeks called our country India. So what you have to eliminate here? So you have to eliminate the what is the absurdity about any statement. So here this is the entire, and here this is the only. So many times what we have found that if any statement contains only, sometimes entire, so there are high chances that those statements are incorrect. But what happened into this question, that only C is incorrect because they has these kind of the absurdity that only in Prakrit and Brahmi script. So moving to the explanation part, the inscription of Emperor Ashoka are in Prakrit language and Brahmi, Kharoshthi and Aramaic. So you must know that what are the scripts of the Emperor Ashoka. So Prakrit, Brahmi, Kharoshthi and Aramaic scripts, and the language is Prakrit. And in the northwest Afghanistan, their language and scripts are both Aramaic and Greek. So you cannot show that only Prakrit. So hence option C is the correct answer. Moving to the next question. With reference to the Neolithic period, which of the following statement is false? And the first one is used weapons made of bone. The second is people knew the art of building construction. The third is remains of Neolithic animal husbandry have been found in Pikhli Lal. And the fourth one is remains of pet dogs buried with their owners have been found in graves recovered from Bufkaral. So here the false statement is D. Coming to the explanation part, remains of pet dogs buried with their owners have been found in graves recovered from the Burj home in Kashmir, not Gufkaral. And Gufkaral is noteworthy, which also means Kulal for potter's cave. The peoples here used to do both agriculture and animal husbandry. So D is the false here. Moving to the next question. So the next explanation is it is noteworthy that huge technological progress took place during Neolithic period. So here we are talking about the features of the Neolithic period. So huge technological progress took place during this period, and because during this period people developed the skill of farming, weaving, pottery, building construction, animal husbandry and also the writing. So you must know all these features of the Neolithic period, and these are the prominent features of the Neolithic period. Moving to the next question. Match list 1 with list 2. Select the correct answer with the help of quotes given below the list. And here this is the site, and here it is the remains, that what remains have been found from here. Mehrgarh, Pikhli Lal, Chiran, Burj home, bone weapons, Gartawaz, agriculture, pile of ashes. So you have to match here. So when we talk about the Mehrgarh, then agriculture would be the must. So from this you can also try to eliminate your options. And so moving to the question answer part. So Mehrgarh, agriculture, Pikhli Lal, ash heap, Chiran, bone weapons and Burj home, Gartawaz. So Mehrgarh is always known for the agriculture. So when there is the agriculture, then your answer must be the near to the Mehrgarh. And when we are talking about the Chiran, so the weapons are the main element there. So if you know the two answers, then you are able to eliminate other two also. So hence option B is the correct answer. Moving to the next one. With reference to the Jorwe culture, consider the following statement. And the first statement is Jorwe culture was an urban culture. And the second is this culture was found in Western Maharashtra. And the third one is evidence of fortification has been found from Daimabad. So here what you have to take care of. So here we have to find the keywords. So here they are focusing on the urban culture. Here they are focusing on the location, and here they are focusing on the features, which is fortification. So on the basis of all these facts you have to answer. Let's see the answer. So it is the B. And what is the B? So B is the 2 and 3. So coming to the explanation part, Jorwe culture was rural. So that's why the first statement is incorrect. And Jorwe culture was found mainly in Western Maharashtra. So that's why this hence statement 2 is correct. And what are the other sites where Jorwe culture is found, and archaeological sites which are near to the Jorwe, which is Nevasa, Daimabad, Ahmednagar district, Chandauli, Songaon and Inamgaon, Prakash, Nashik in Pune district. Evidence of fortification and construction of moat has been found from Daimabad of Jorwe culture. So that's why the statement 3 is also correct. So coming to the next question, which of the following culture is considered separate from the Harappan culture? Your options are Malwa, Jorwe, 𝐏𝐻𝐒 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐥𝐢𝐻. Select the correct answer using the code given below, and your answer is B, which is Malwa and Jorwe. So moving to the explanation part. Malwa culture was found in Navdatoli, Aran and Nagda. This culture is considered separate from the Harappan culture. Jorwe culture, which was spread partly throughout Maharashtra except Vidarbha and Konkan, and had Chalcolithic settlement in the southern and eastern parts of the country, independent of the Harappan culture. So Malwa and Jorwe both have a different features. So that's why the answer is Malwa and Jorwe. Coming to the third one, 𝐾𝐻𝐒. The pottery of the 𝐾𝐻𝐒 culture, which is junior to the contemporary of the Harappan culture, has some pre-Harappan characteristics and also shows the Harappan influence. Then coming to the Gyaneshwar culture can be called as also pre-Harappan Chalcolithic, considering its microstone objects and other stone tools. Though Jorwe also had Chalcolithic settlements, but it is not similar to the Harappan, and their time periods are also different. So Jorwe is independent from the Harappa and Malwa is also independent from the Harappa. Coming to the next one, which of the following foreign narratives describes India-Italy trade? Indica, Natural Historica, Periplus of Adrian Sea, and Geography. The answer is Natural Historica. Then coming to the explanation, the description written by Pliny in Latin language is Natural Historica. So who has written Natural Historica? Pliny. Megasthenes has written the Indica, and they have written about Chandragupta Maurya. Periplus Athenian Sea, we don't know the exact author of this particular thing, but it talks about the trade and geography written in Greek about the India. So these are things important for the text, so you must know about all these three texts. Moving to the next one. Next one is, with reference to Stone Age life, which of the following statement is correct? And the first option is the oldest settlement of the Neolithic period in Indian subcontinent has been found in the province of Pakistan. And the second is, painting develops in Mesolithic period, the evidence of which is painted caves located in 𝐕𝐵𝐻𝐻𝐿. In the Kashmiri Neolithic culture in the northwest, there is a lack of various types of macroliths of stone and bone. The people of Burjhom didn't use grey pottery. So these are the statements. So the first statement is, the oldest settlement of Neolithic period in the Indian subcontinent has been found in the Sindh province of Pakistan. So let's go for the answer, and the answer is C. So C is in the Kashmiri Neolithic culture, the northwest, there is a lack of various types of macroliths of the stone and bone, and here they are asking the correct statement. So coming to the explanation, the oldest settlement of Neolithic period in the Indian subcontinent is in the Mehrgarh, located in the Baluchistan province of Pakistan. In the beginning, we had discussed about the Mehrgarh, and this was 7000 BC. So the time period is 7000 BC, and painting was already developed in Paleolithic period itself. And people of Paleolithic and Mesolithic period used to make paintings. Prehistoric artifacts are found in many places, and 𝐕𝐵𝐻𝐻𝐿 is also one of the place which is very famous for its cave paintings in Madhya Pradesh. And the paintings in these caves date from the Paleolithic period to the Mesolithic period, and paintings differ according to the time period. So hence statement B is wrong, and the people of Burjhom used grey pottery. So it is also wrong. So only C is the correct one. Moving to the next one. Next one is the, with reference to the megalithic culture, which of the following statements are false? So you must know the instruction of the questions, that what the question is asking. Megalithic people used to take shelter on the slopes of hills for settlement and for burying dead bodies. So this is about the megalithic culture. These people used to grow paddy and sorghum. Third one is, these people had no knowledge of use of iron. And the fourth is, the method of partial burial was prevalent during the megalithic period. So here what you have to eliminate? You have to eliminate the absurdity, had no knowledge. So these kind of things, so might be sometimes it can be right also, and sometimes it can be wrong also. So coming to the explanation part, so the B is the correct answer. The culture that emerged in the south. So megalithic is not just limited to the south, it is also spread to the northeastern part of the country. Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh has big megaliths. And what is megalith? So mega means big, and liths mean stone. So big stone culture. So what mostly the tribal people, the nomad people used to erect huge megaliths. So that's why the name is megalith. And stone tombs are called megaliths, and humans were buried in these caves. And sometimes it is not always a burial site, it is always also for the worship, it's also for a kind of idol, it's also related to any ritual. So it's not necessary that all these things are the burial sites. And so hence statement 1 is correct. So because they are generally lived on the slopes of the mountains, so because of this, statement 1 is correct. Then coming to the second one, in addition to paddy, the megalithic people also cultivated ragi. So sorghum was not there. Iron tools, horse skeletons, and stones and gold ornaments have also found in megalithic graves. So here I already had told you that you should prevent from absurdities, and that statement says that no knowledge of the iron, and here there is a knowledge of iron tools, horse skeletons, stones and gold ornaments. So that's why statement 3 is false. And during the megalithic period, the method of partial burial was prevalent. So this statement is true. And what is the method of partial burial? So the method of partial burial says that sometimes they buried and sometimes they left the bodies for the animals and for the different wild animals to eat. So this whole particular method is called as the partial burial. Moving to the next one. So this is the practice question. From which of the following places is evidence of animal husbandry found in Mesolithic period? And your options are Odai, Bori, Bagor, Lakhania, and you have to answer this in the comment section. I hope you like this session, and more session will come related to the economy, geography, environment. So be updated and keep practicing. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.